Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. This week, I spent $104 on groceries. It was a big stock up, but I'm also aware of older items in the freezer, and I am trying to eat those down. So 2 items specifically I ate down this week. That I feel good about that. We had some great meals. Check out what we had. Let me know what you think. I'm running errands in the city today. I'm at IKEA, and this hot dog cost $1 plus tax, $1.15. This is leftover barbecue chicken pizza from our supper last night. We popped it in the air fryer and heated it up, and we're having it for supper tonight. Excited, it smells really good. It's a cool day out today. I've been craving hot dogs, so we're going to have hot dogs, but I'm going to throw them in the air fryer. So you can see I've scored them here. I don't know if you can see, like a little crisscross. So those should open up when they're in the air fryer. We're going to see how these turn out. Just the air fryer portion of the oven. Not quite done yet, but they are sticking to the bottom of the pan, so I just wanted to bring them out, release them from the stickiness, and put them back in for another little bit. These look really great. How fun. They look so interesting in the buns. I've never cut them like that before. I saw someone did a post, and they had cut their hot dogs like that, and I thought, oh, I wonder how that would turn out. Anyways, it turned out pretty fancy. Ketchup, mustard, homemade relish, and onions. The handsome one just opened his first flavored sparkling water. He loves it. I tried it to see what it was like. This flavor is the black raspberry. It tastes extremely, extremely, extremely sweet for something that has 0 sugar. I'm very curious. I can't really turn it sideways right now while he's drinking it. I gotta look and see how much sugars are in here. Okay, 0 sugars. But what is it that's making it taste so sweet? There's something in there. I am making a quick veggie-filled pasta for supper tonight. There is onions, green peppers, yellow pepper, mushrooms, and that's it. Celery. And celery in here. I'm going to steam these, and I'm going to get the water on for, I think I'm going to make spaghetti. This is looking good. I put it in for 5 minutes. I am going to put it in for a little longer. I can already really smell the celery. It smells good. The handsome one is not having pasta for supper. He's having leftover hot dogs from lunch today, and he had some cut up pieces of cheese and some cut up pieces of salami and pickles. Digging out some of the food that I got on the $23 challenge. The Classico spicy tomato and parmesan was 99 cents at Bargain Harley's. The Parmesan Romano Asiago cheese was on sale one of the weeks. So I use the sauce. I am going to top with cheese, sprinkle with a little bit of bacon bits, and then top that with green onions. Looks delicious. Yummy. This is the last of the homemade chicken noodle soup, and we are having it for lunch. Yum. Green peppers for a snack. Tonight for supper, we are having fancy T-bone steaks, asparagus, baked potatoes, and the baked potatoes are going to be loaded baked potatoes with sour cream, which we finally have, sour cream, cheese, bacon bits, and diced green onions, so that's exciting. And I might throw on some onions and mushrooms in tinfoil on the barbecue as well. I am going to put the potatoes in the microwave, so I've already washed them and pierced the skin all over with a knife. I'm going to microwave them for 10 minutes. We find that the baked potatoes cook much faster and are really tasty if we microwave them for 10 minutes first. For the asparagus, I cut off the woody ends first, so I'm learning about the asparagus. I spritzed them with olive oil. I sprinkled some lemon juice, some dill, and some garlic. I'm going to bake them. This looks amazing. Smells great. T-bone steak, asparagus, and baked potato, and pickles for the handsome one. We were working outside in the yard all day today and totally missed lunch. By the time that we realized what time it was and that we'd missed lunch, it was close enough to supper that we said, well, we'll just hold off until supper. So we're having something quick and simple. We are having hot dogs, but we'll probably end up having some kind of a substantial snack later on this evening because we'll be hungry because we skipped lunch. 2 hot dogs for me and some potato salad. Pulled these pork chops out of the freezer. I noticed them the other day and thought these need to get eaten up. So today is the perfect opportunity for that. It's supposed to be a nice day. We can barbecue. We have the salad that I picked up on the grocery shop this week to go with this. Yeah, good. This will be really good. Potato salad for a quick lunch today. We are going to be doing a little garden maintenance, and so just something quick that's already prepared. I made a coating for the pork chops. They're in the freezer for a little while, so we just want to have something flavorful on them. This is a souvlaki. I coated both sides, and we're going to let this rest for a little bit. I'm going to make a pasta salad to go with this, and perhaps we'll have the garden salad as well. I am making a chicken pasta salad to go with supper tonight. I had the chicken set aside because I wanted to make chicken stew with it. But the last couple days have been really nice, and the handsome one doesn't want stew. So I thought, how can we use this chicken up in a different way that doesn't seem like something for a cold weather day? And so I came up with a pasta salad. Now, I want to talk about my pantry. So this is the mix that I'm going to use. Chop salad comes, or you need to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of water, and a tablespoon of honey mustard. Okay, great. I go to get out the olive oil. You see what's in here. That's not quite a tablespoon, and I'm empty. So I start digging around. I know I have another one in the pantry somewhere. I found it. But this means I need to add olive oil onto my grocery list. Now, you need to have 2 separate grocery lists. One of your grocery lists is the items that are on sale in the flyer this week that you want to take advantage of purchasing at a discount. So that's always number 1. But number 2, you need to have a list of items that now I've used the last one out of my pantry. I need to watch the flyers for when olive oil goes on sale so that I can buy another olive oil to put in the pantry so that the next time I run out of olive oil, which will be this bottle, that I won't have to run out to the store and buy it. Oh no, it's not on sale. I'm paying some crazy price, $12, whatever olive oil goes for now. I want to restock the pantry when it comes on sale. And because I'm putting it on the list now, means I don't have to buy it if it's not on sale this week in the flyer or next week in the flyer. I just need to be aware that when it goes on sale in the flyer, I need to pick one up. That is smart management of your supplies, of your pantry. That is how you can live a really phenomenal life on a very, very minimal budget. It's just planning. Dressing's pretty thick, but it also is oil-based. So hopefully it should coat everything just fine. souvlaki pork chops, asparagus, and chicken pasta salad. Quick lunch of spaghetti today. I threw in a mushroom, a little bit of red pepper. I'm going to use the open spicy tomato and parmesan pasta sauce that I previously opened. I am just going to throw in some spinach for a quick cook because the pasta is ready to be drained. So we'll just do quick in here. Stir that in. I might throw one more handful in. We'll get the sauce on it, some butter, and ready to eat. I topped it with a little cheese. Pretty tasty. There were 4 big pork chops in the pack that we made last night for supper. We each ate 1 pork chop, and actually there was like even a little bit left of that. So we have pork chops, and I'm trying to think of a way to use them. I have some tortillas that we took out of the freezer, so I was thinking of cutting one of these really, really thin, and that we could have them as wraps with lettuce, or we don't have lettuce, but spinach and some other veggies. Just a thought of how to get these used up. These look really good. We're having a nice cold supper tonight, so the wraps with the leftover pasta salad from supper last night. It is probably the hottest day we've had so far this spring summer. Yeah, so it's like a picnic. I thawed some more strawberries and rhubarb. It is time for another rhubarb crisp. Easy to make. For anyone that missed this the last time I made the strawberry rhubarb crisp, this is 1 medium freezer bag of fruit. You can use any fruit to make a crisp. Anything that you have, you can fruit that you picked yourself and froze, fruit that you buy when it's on sale at the grocery store frozen. It's easy to make a crisp, like one of the easiest recipes to make, and really delicious. To the fruit, I added a 1/2 cup of sugar and 1½ tablespoons of flour mixed all together. The crumble is very simple. 4 ingredients, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and a 1/2 cup of each rolled oats and packed brown sugar. I'll stir this all together and get it nice and combined before I add the last ingredient, which is butter. I've added a 1/2 cup of butter. I do not have a pastry cutter, so I will just use the edge of the spoon and I will keep cutting and cutting until this crumble is ready to go on top of the fruit mixture. It looks ready to go in. The oven is already preheated to 375 degrees, and we are going to put this in for 40 minutes. This is looking pretty phenomenal. I took it out after 35 minutes. I'm uncertain if I should put it back in for that extra 5, if I really need to or not. This is still pretty hot, but we are anxious and didn't want to wait. We have served ourselves and topped it with whipped cream. Yum, yum. 2 things. Let's make some coffee and then check out the situation of the rooting on my clippings. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a Keurig. So anyone not familiar with the Keurig, those are the single serve where you use the K-cups. I like having this because it allows me just to have 1 cup if I want it, or more if I want it. However, yes, I'm very aware of the cost of K-cups and also the impact they have on the environment. So I have this little thing. So this is actually made by Keurig. You open this up, put the coffee inside, you make your own little K-cups. But the really neat thing is it pops out. So it goes in this little holder here. This goes right into the Keurig when you remove the one that's designed for actual K-cups inside. And they're just interchangeable. So I use it all the time. I often have random different coffees because I typically buy the coffee that is on sale. I have lots of PC brand, lots of Maxwell House. I do have quite a stash of coffee, but I also like to buy specialty K-cups when they are on sale.
sale, notice I said sale, so that when I have company over, I have a variety that I can offer them. And if someone just wants a cup, I'm not making a full pot. Anyways, it's really neat. You can see here I've got the coffee. This little thing just presses down. Ooh. Presses down on top like this. And it goes in here, snaps into this little thing right here, clicks into place, and then I just put it in the Keurig. And this just drops in here, just like that. Sits right in the top. Another thing I do, or I have started doing because now, you know, it's gardening time again. When I take the grounds out of the K-Cup, I'm just putting them in this little container. I'm going to be saving them because for some plants, coffee grinds are really good fertilizer. All right, let's check out the plants. And I'm happy to say I have roots on 2. And yes, now I have 3 jars. The neighbor, when she saw me rooting these, I talk about rooting plants all the time. She brought me over some spider plant babies. We're going to try to root those. Nothing yet. This cup is kind of precarious. Let me get these other ones away from it. I'm not having luck yet with anything in here. Not yet. I just changed the water on this one this morning. This one, I do have roots on too. So let me get it in a way that we can see them. I'm gonna just one. Here we go. See them, right? There. And then above, actually a pretty long one right there. But we'll need way more than that before I replant these. And those are the same, same cutting. Oh, there, that's nice and clear. We're getting there. Cut veggies and a little bit of spinach dip for lunch today. Burgers and fries tonight for supper. I made the fries in the air fryer, so they are home fries. The burgers are the Handsome One's favorite. These are Compliments brand jalapeno burgers out of the freezer. We topped it with mustard, relish, onions, and cheese. The Handsome One put a little sprinkle. It's like a cheese topping on his fries, and I just have ketchup on mine. So we really did have some great meals this week. A combination of newer luxury items and older items that I wanted to purge out of the freezer. So newer items, the T-bone steaks for sure. Older items, the pork chops, the strawberry rhubarb frozen mixture that I made into the crisp. Yeah, it was just lots of a good mixture, and that is very attainable or achievable, those luxury items blended in with your regular meals when you have a very stocked and robust pantry. Thanks for tuning in this week, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic weekend.